How you guys doing? This is Andrew from Advanced-PCs, and I'm going to make a quick video on how you could browse the internet anonymously. This correlates with our latest blog, the blog this week on how to protect your information while browsing the internet. Now, browsing the internet anonymously is a method that some people are aware of and others aren't. It's pretty much like it's a way that you can browse the internet without being recognized who you are, without having the website or the browser in itself remember your browsing history. Others that are browsing or using that computer, they're not able to track your browsing history as well. So it's like an added benefit, an added bonus. Okay, so I'm gonna demonstrate how to do so using the three main browsers: Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, as well as Firefox. Okay, all right. So let's get started in Internet Explorer. Now, if you're not a big Internet Explorer person like I am, and you're using this version, the same version that I'm using, which is version 11, what you would notice is when you first open up Internet Explorer, it's going to look pretty much like this. You're not going to have any kind of menu bars except for over here, home, favorite, and settings. And you can get to it from here as well, but it's not as it's not as intuitive as like the older version or the version that most people are aware of. But if you need to get your toolbar back again, essentially what you would do is you would just right click on here in this open space, and then you select menu bar, and then now you're presented with the menu bars right here in order to get to the private browsing. Okay, so you just click on tools right here, and then you go to in private browsing. This is how you browse the internet anonymously in Internet Explorer. Now, of course, you would know that you're in private browsing because it'll just say it right here, in private browsing. So if you go there, go to your site. I'm going to use Amazon as an example. Okay, so let's say whatever the website is. It could be Amazon, it could be another shopping site, it could be your email. No, it could be an email, or it could be a bank. You want to check your account online or something, right? So, and you're a little weary that, hey, I'd like to keep this private. I don't want anyone to be able to see what is it I was doing while I was on the computer or whatever. Okay, yeah, you go here. This is a great way to do it. Okay, and this is just an example that I'm using. So Amazon. So I'm pretending like I've logged in. I've clicked on a product that I want or something, or I'm clicking on my account or whatever the case is. Now, once you're done, as an added measure of security, always make sure that you log off once you're done. Okay, even if it's especially if it's your bank account or something. I know most of the bank's website, they log you off automatically after so many minutes of inactivity. But still, you still always want to log off once you're done, because what happens is you're still in the account, you're logged in, and a hacker can always get into your account and say, hey, what's this? It's just like an open present for them, pretty much. Always make sure that you log off. Okay. Now, once you're done, you just click close, and you're presented back to the regular window. Okay. So that's how it's demonstrated in Internet Explorer. Now let me jump over here to Google Chrome. And keep in mind also that you're kind of the same. All three browsers, I should say, it's the same thing. It's browsing anonymously, but they just call it something else. The Internet Explorer, they call it in private browsing. So in Google Chrome, it's called incognito. Okay, and then pretty much, but it's the same thing. But the way you get to incognito mode in Google Chrome is you would go over to here on the upper right hand corner. It's titled Customize and Control Google Chrome. That's what this button right here is titled. I don't think you could see it in the video, but anyways, you go here and you're presented with this menu, and then you want to look for New Incognito Window. You select that, and then of course, once again, you know that you're in incognito mode when you see this little bandit right here. Looks like a little thief, bandit. That's how you know you're in incognito mode. It's hard for the website or the browser to track your information or to remember your browsing history when you use this particular method. Okay, it's like it's built in for all three browsers. It's like a nice method that you can use. Okay, and I guess my connectivity is kind of slow, taking a while to load. Okay, we're still waiting. Okay. All right. So while we're waiting for this browser to hurry up and do its thing, you would be presented, just like that, with any other website that you would be using. Once again, it could be a secure website, your bank account, anything else, and you pretty much will do the same thing here. Once you're done browsing, it's presented just like a normal website. The only thing is just that it's a little bit more secure in the sense that your information is not being tracked and you're browsing the internet anonymously. Okay, once you're done, once again, always make sure you log off. Okay, once you log off, then you end the session, closing out the window, and you're presented back with the screen, with the regular browser screen. Okay, now we hop over here into Firefox. Now, if you notice, the Firefox and Google Chrome as a browser, they look very similar. The aesthetics, the appeal, the look. You got the tabs over here. That's similar to how it is in Google Chrome. The settings buttons are also over here as well. Just like it is on Google Chrome. So in Firefox, in the anonymous browsing, is actually called not in private. I'm sorry. It's called what is it called? Private search, isn't it? Yeah, it's private search. Let me see here. Just go ahead and click on the same button. And oh yeah, let me just apologize really quickly because I think in the videos you're not able to see the menu that you're provided with once you click on this open menu box right here. Okay, so I'll explain what gets presented once you click on this box. You're presented with a couple of items to choose from, and one of them is called the new private window, and you want to select that one. Okay, so it's called private browsing in Firefox. I think I said that. I think I did. Anyways, so you go here, and in private browsing, you'd pretty much do the same thing as I showed you on the for the last two browsers, Google Chrome and Internet Explorer. And once again, you're in private browsing or anonymous browsing by, it says it right here, and then also you see this little purple mask in the upper right hand corner. Now, for sake of time, I'm not going to go back and go to a website, the website that you want to visit, and you do what you need to do, and then once you're done, you log off, or if it doesn't require login credentials, once you're done, you just click on this little X box or this little X button right here to close out of the window, and you're done. And that's pretty much how you do it. That's how you browse the internet anonymously for all three browsers. Okay, and yeah, that pretty much wraps up this video. If you have any kind of questions or comments, feel free to leave them at the bottom of this window. At the bottom of this video. And just let us know. Feel free to contact us, reach out to us if you have any other questions. Again, this is Andrew from Advanced-PCs, and at Advanced-PCs, we do not speak tech. Until next time, take care of yourself.